Hey guys, I'm WhatsTheSomethin and this is my gameplay of Blacklight Retribution. I am so pumped to bring this to you. This is a free game on PC, free on Steam, and if you have Steam then that's free. And basically this is like a recording I got in my play. I just finished this and now I want to do a commentary for you guys. So you'll see basically when I go through customization, I'll just wait till it goes on the customization screen. You just basically see I unlocked to level 4 and you unlocked a load of stuff. That basically means I can rent it anyway. You'll see I'm going on customization and there's loads of stuff, and you see in the top right that's all the stats for the gun, and for different stuff you see different stats, and there's way more for guns, and I'll explain a bit about that, well I'll explain quite a lot about that in the commentary. I'm going to try and cover all the basics for you guys so you can decide whether you want it or not, even though I get it anyway because it's free, just like how much you're going to play it, or just whether you can be bothered to download it I guess. But it is a really good game. In theory it should play better than COD, but you can see when I customize my gun there's like loads of different stuff, there's just so many different combinations. But anyway, I'll talk about how they make their money. You'll see at the bottom left of stuff, you can see the GP that it costs. That's actually to loan it for 1 day. You can buy stuff in different ways. You can loan it for 1 day, you can loan it for 7 days, or you can buy it permanently. And just to kind of give you a feel about how much it costs, like how much in time it costs to get something, for example a scope, and by the way there's like so many customizations, there's like 30 different sights in this game, scopes, just like everything, and they're all completely different. They're not like the same thing in COD, like with a different logo in, for example like a red dot, different type of red dot, they're all completely different. But basically that would take you about 3.5 hours game time just for one of them to buy permanently, so it takes a long time. And this is how you cap domination points. It's kind of like maths, well not really maths, it's just kind of like matching up numbers. It's not exactly difficult, but it just takes time, and obviously you can't defend yourself while you're doing it. You need teammates, and actually I was playing solo. I don't have any friends to play this game, and this is why I'm trying to do this, because I recommend you get this game, and I'm going to talk loads a lot about that later. But yeah, I'm going on to about how they make their money. It's like Black Ops, how you buy stuff. So you start off like Black Ops guns. You have to unlock it, get to a high enough level, and then you have to purchase it. As I said, it takes a long time to purchase. Or you can buy, and that's with GP, which are game points. Or you can buy it with Zen, which is their money, and you have to buy that with real money. But it means with Zen, you can just like buy everything without having to spend time in the game. And by the way, I haven't done this, and I never will. I'm just gonna earn everything myself. I can't see the point in it, but if for any reason you did want to, and also you can buy stuff that you haven't unlocked. But that's basically how they make money, and this is me failing here, and I'm just going to explain everything I possibly can about the game. And you see when I do that really weird like wall hacks mode, where I just see everything, that's not hacks, that's part of the game. And you see in the bottom left below that 100, which completely disappeared, that's kind of like your visor bar, and you press V and you can like see everything, and then when that runs out, or you press V again, it goes, and then as soon as it's recharged, you're off again. And it's basically just to stop camping and speed up gameplay. And by the way, this game's about 6.5 gig, and there's loads of maps, loads of game modes, probably more diverse than COD actually. And it's free, as I said. Basically, wait, what am I going to explain about next? Okay, you see the CP. I don't actually use that, but there's nodes in the game, and there's like depots and stuff, and or depots. I'm not quite sure which one's American, which one's British, because I've watched too many American films. And basically, by the way, the gameplay is quite good gameplay. I get 2 good streaks. It's a 2.4 KD, and you see me play the objective. I come first overall out of both teams, and you see me fail just in a second after hit, but you see that CP in the bottom, you can buy stuff with that from the, you see I'm now Team Warlord. Basically you get Team Warlord whenever you come first, and whenever you get 3 kills you become a high priority target, and basically people will find you easier, your name appears more vibrantly when you look at them, and it just says on their feed to kill you. And I have no idea how I died there, I literally have no idea. Anyway, going on to what I was talking about, with that stuff, you can buy just above the health bar, the CP, you can buy stuff like flamethrowers, extra ammo, just stuff for that life, and that's kind of like in-game points, it just resets every game. And you see that 200, that's your health. Basically, it's like COD halfway, like, you start with the equivalent of 2 ballistic vests, you start with 200 health, and your health will regenerate if you get hurt, but it won't regenerate past 100, so say you get damaged down to 10, it will regenerate back up to 100, which is kind of good at system actually, because it means if you just spawn, it kind of gives you that extra chance, and it just means that you won't just get completely like spawn trapped. But if you have good enemies who are good shots, it honestly doesn't make that much of a difference. You think double health is a massive advantage, but it really isn't. And you see there my health went down to 82, now it's down to 32, and you just see it regenerates to 100 if you don't believe me. And then going on to the middle, that's domination, plays differently to COD. By the way, it's first to 720 points, and it goes ridiculously quick, as you can see in the bottom. I think it's every second, whereas in COD it's every 5 seconds. And also just like who is the highest score after 10 minutes, so it doesn't last on forever like COD. It's kind of like a unique way. And you'll see the sprint bars just below that 90 on my right. That was my fail at circle jumping. I was just trying, and you just see how useful kind of like the wall hacks mode is. You just see everyone's name, see where everyone is, and I make a stupid mistake there after killing this guy. But hey, so yeah, the ammo is the bit at the bottom, and there's the sprint below that, on the right, and you see I have 77 shots left, and then a mag. Those bullets don't actually represent each individual bullet, it's just like a percentage. So if it's full, then you got 100% of your ammo, if it's 0, you're out. So set 10 bullets will be the same as 100 bullets in that. So basically, I'll talk a bit about how the gun works as well. Also, then you get knives and grenades, and you can pull out your knife, or you can just whack them with your gun. I think a knife is a one-shot kill, whereas a whack only does like 50% damage or 100, or I'm not too sure, but I'm pretty certain there's going to be some kind of advantage to pulling out your knife. I haven't actually experienced it yet, but just I've got so much to say. It's just so good. Basically about the guns. Anyway, I said there's loads of unlocks. Way more unlocks than COD. I was talking about sights, but for example, in your magazine types, whereas in COD it would just be like dual wield or extended. Here, I think there's like 30 different. You can have like explosive rounds, different types of explosive rounds, different like spoods, different EMP. You can have heat rounds, just like everything. There's just so many different different stocks, and they all give different attributes, different barrels. I think there's like 40 different barrels or something. It's just ridiculous, and they all give different attributes. And it also explains the attributes much more detailed than COD if you really want to look at it. But I'm going to explain about what it is. Basically, get one gun, and you can choose presets which you can buy, or you can just equip it with stuff. And you also, the first thing you need to do is choose the proficiency. So you can choose like it's not like COD, you can choose it for it to be an assault rifle, a combat rifle, a heavy assault rifle, a submachine gun, a heavy submachine gun, a bolt action rifle, an LMG, but it's all like one big base, so all your attachments go towards this one gun. So if you buy like a specific sight, you won't if you change it to an LMG, it will still get the same sight. It's kind of like a good way, so you have to like buy the same sight over for every like equivalent if it was a new gun, but it's all one big gun, which is kind of a new way of playing it actually. I quite enjoy it. Anyway, if you're wondering, this is a submachine gun specification with like nothing else on it. Anyway, this is kind of beastie streak, and the gameplay's ending up here. I don't really have much else. Well, I actually have a load to say, but I don't have much time to say it. That's kind of my point. You see, I'm on a killing spree, and I don't actually die here. And it says I'm on a high threat because I got up to 3 kills. But I don't really know what to talk about right next because there's just so much stuff that I had in my head. I'll probably do this in like another commentary. But you'll see like in the reticle you see that like the circle kind of like deplete also with your ammo bar. You can do all kinds of stuff. Obviously you can like see enemies. The white enemies are your teammates that are dead or enemies that are dead. I'm not too sure. But it's just really awesome. If you want to see more live comms, more like tutorials where I can actually like think of stuff instead of just like on my head, I can write down like notes or something like that, just so I can give you guys all the best tutorials, all the best tips, or just as I said, live comms, or you want to see more gameplay of this, then just give it a like, a favourite, which is a smiley, which is absolutely awesome, because we're a happy community. So if you want to see more of that, a like and a favourite, which is a smiley, so just like get them smileys in. And on this game, on a rating of smileys would be like unlimited smileys out of 10 because it's free. And I'd say COD would be like 9, so it's ridiculously good, and you can play on any settings. I consider this to be a laggy gameplay. Just the recording, the actual game playing was really smooth. I was playing about 200 frames a second on max settings. On low settings you can get about 1,500 frames per second, so everyone can play. It's a really good game. Blacklight Retribution. Thanks so much for watching. I've been WhatsTheSomethin. Peace out.